Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Did you know, fun fact about Home and Away, it was inspired by residents of Kangaroo Point here in Sydney objecting to them, the people that wanted to build a refuge for troubled youth. And the fair residents of Kangaroo Point said, we don't want these little ne'er-do-well kids hanging around. So the writer was inspired by that.
Is that kind of the theme of Home and Away?
That was Home and Away, and they originally wanted to call it Refuge. And they went, no, that's probably not very good. Let's call it Home and Away. I lived in Kangaroo Point for a number of years, and I used to go for a run up the hill where that particular
So the refuge was built?
Yeah, and it's fine. There was no trouble whatsoever. You wouldn't even know it was there.
Was Home and Away the one that was cancelled early and then moved to another network?
Yeah.
It started on Channel 10.
Yeah, 10. Well, it's not like 10 to pass on a good show, is it?
Thank you, Living Room.
Not like them to do that. So 10 passed on it, 7 picked it up. And I've watched it over the years, dipped in and out of it. But then Irene left Home and Away last night. Lynn McGranger is a good friend of the show. Ada Nicodemo is good friends of the show. I must admit, I haven't been watching the show as much as I would like recently.
But the storyline, and Lynn took great pride in saying that she was able to develop it with the writers.
And she wouldn't tell us about it. I said, come on, Linny, come on. Is there an elevator shaft? Is there something?
Yeah.
Tsunami?
Well, her character has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
And so she made the decision to leave and go travelling while she still could.
Which is that wise?
Well, it makes me anxious. I used ChatGPT to look at this morning to say, should someone with Alzheimer's travel alone? And I don't know much about Alzheimer's, and I'm sorry if I'm stepping into territory that's not my business. But it said, look, it takes all shapes and sizes, and there's not a one fit for anybody. But it would seem that sometimes it can make you unpredictable. It takes away some stability in your life to be travelling on your own, and all the arrangements that need to be sorted. Who's to say when you start to get a little bit worse and you don't know how to take care of those travel arrangements, for one thing.
Having said that she was worried about forgetting all the people that she knew. So if you go to another place, you're meeting new people all the time. So you don't have that thing where you've forgotten someone.
Yeah, but what if you've made a booking somewhere and you go, where am I staying? And you're sleeping in the Venice canals.
So why would you go straight to the canals? You always go straight to the canals. What's with that? I think that's just you. So Lynn...
What happened on the show last night?
Well, I just found it was a little underwhelming.
Did you think there'd be a big,
this is a show that's had
alien crash?
There's been plane crash. There's been bomb explosions. There was a stalker. Remember, a woman stalked all of Summer Bay, which is quite the job to stalk a whole town.
Yeah, she was exhausted.
Cheap.
You can find her now swimming in the canals.
That's very hard. So they put on a bit of a party for her. This is what Irene said.
Excuse me, everyone. Can I interrupt for a minute? I just want to say thank you all so very much for coming here today and celebrating with me. It means the world to me. I have to leave now, but I want you all to stay here. More music, more talking, more doing what we enjoy. Because making these memories is honestly the most important thing that you'll ever do.
That's emotional. Why would you feel that was underwhelming?
I just felt it was, the aforementioned stalker, bombs, plane crashes, tsunamis, all that sort of stuff. John, who Shane Withington plays the character of John, they're not romantically linked.
But close friends.
But at the end, Irene presents this to him.
It's probably a bit presumptuous of me, but if you can tear yourself away from the surf club for a few weeks.
What's this?
It's a ticket to Paris. I want you to meet me at the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, Irene.
So you see, it's not goodbye. It's au revoir.
I will be there. You mark my words. Come hell or high water, I will be there.
I'll see you around.
When, though?
Yeah.
They've made no plans.
That's the problem. There's no plans.
There's no plans.
And with John getting away from the surf club, he does sweet FA around that joint anyway.
How will he find the time?
There's no surf, so he doesn't have to rescue
I think people probably found that very emotional because they were really saying goodbye to Lynn as much as Irene.
The internet hasn't been kind.
Oh, what have they said?
They seriously couldn't even get all the current main cast in, let alone previous characters. Low-key, a bit of S.
This is what you said. You said there weren't many people
There
at the
wasn't many
farewell.
people there. It was like about 10 people there.
Did she put the drinks on for free?
Well, that's a good no, because Irene is a booze hound. And they can't, they had to have a mocktail.
That's why no one was there.
You can't have her going around glassing everyone on her last day.
See, that's the drama you're after. Irene goes a little bit berserk.
Where the beep is the rest of the bay, someone's written, surely not working. Why is only 2% of the cast at Irene's farewell? Like, where's Cash, Tane and Mackenzie?
Rostered day off and
That's
RDO.
true. Cash is that one's incredibly hunky.
I saw him at the Logies. I was having a photo with some people along the way, and he said, let me take it. He's in real life, because used to seeing hunks on TV. In real life, his shoulders are massive. He's like huge. A G.I. Joe doll. Yep. His head's relatively normal sized, shoulders massive. He was wearing a suit that he could not have got off the rack.
He spent a lot of time checking him out, but he's too hunky for TV.
Is he too hunky?
Yeah, you can have that problem. I've had that problem.
Okay.
Too hunky for TV.
Do you think this leaves the way open for Irene to come back? If you're not, but characters have had their heads lopped off and still come back. Her saying, "I'm just going overseas for a little while." She's going to come back.
I thought there would have been pulled the last minute death on the beach or something. I was waiting for that.
Is that what you were waiting for?
As she wandered off, I was waiting for like a piano to drop on her.
Right. Or an anvil just to fall from the sky.
If they got me as a guest director, I would have been there with my bullhorn. Okay, piano now.
Post credits.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then they play out the theme on piano.
You are a genius.
Too hunky for TV.
Yeah, if only you could buy a shirt off the rack.